Upper and lower follow one another. Movement should be rooted in the feet, stabilized through the legs, commanded by the waist, and expressed through the hands. When the movement of the feet, legs, waist, and hands are in unison, then intention will follow in the eyes. This is regarded as the complete coordination of above and below. If one of these is missing, the movement becomes fragmented. Essential number 7, upper and lower follow one another. This is all about coordination. It calls back the idea of the three external harmonies for sure, where the hands harmonize with the feet, the elbows harmonize with the knees, and the shoulders harmonize with the hips. But it also moves into those three internal harmonies, where the heart moves to intent, and intent moves to energy, and energy goes into movement or action. Because it's really talking about coordination of the body, but it's also talking about coordination of the energy flow. And if you think about all of those pieces together, that's what makes the Tai Chi be so graceful and so relaxing. The first movement I want to look at with this idea of upper and lower follow one another is pushing chi. Very simple movement. I'm going to turn and face towards the mirror, and I do want you to stand up and participate with me. Bringing your left foot forward, come into your pushing chi, just very simply. And think about how important it is to be rooted and grounded, rooted in the feet, stabilized through the legs, commanded by the waist, and expressed through the hands. If we think about the intent of what pushing chi is, if we want to apply this movement to pushing something, stop with your pushing chi and now just try to imagine pushing open a door with just your hands, just like this. And if you do try to actually push open a door, you're going to hurt your hands. It's not going to be an effective movement. You have to utilize that energy from being rooted in the ground. Use the legs. Let this transfer box, the dantian, allow that energy to transfer from the lower to the upper body. And that energy is expressed through the hands. Bring your right foot forward. And now think about that coordination of that movement is what makes it effective. So not only are we talking about graceful and gentle, but effective because upper and lower are coordinated. And our movement is commanded by the dantian. If you think of brush knee is not, right? That's not the movement. That's a fragmented movement. We hold that ball of energy, we step out, our hands and our feet are harmonizing. Our elbows and our knees are harmonizing. Shoulders harmonize with the hips. And we allow this motion to be controlled by the movement, that rotation of the dantian. That's what makes this movement effective as well. Powerful and effective. So holding that ball to the right, let's practice the brush knee again. Coordinating that movement. Thinking about keeping your eyes on your opponent. Your eyes are level, you're not looking down, you're not looking to the side, you're looking straight on to your opponent. One more. So remember what I said about not forgetting the other essentials, letting the other essentials harmonize with the 6 harmonies and with the underlying principles. These all start to come together, helping you get the benefits of Tai Chi. Let's just do some kicks. So remember your columns, remember your substantial and insubstantial. Let that right leg become completely empty. Now think about being rooted and grounded through this left leg and kick. So now that energy, where it says expressed through the hands, I like really to think of expressed through the limbs. That energy is coming up, transferring through this transfer box, the dantian, but in this kick, this is where the energy is going into your opponent. Now add the smash and box the ears. We're just going to try it a couple times and just think about how you can relax through this movement and yet make it a coordinated, effective movement by harmonizing feet and hands, elbows and knees, hips and shoulders. Realizing how to be rooted and pull that energy up from the ground and let it be expressed out the limb. One more. Now I want you to come into your wave hands like clouds, but I don't want you to step yet. Let your knees be soft. Feel yourself being rooted and grounded. Feel how the dantian commands this movement. If you allow this to be the ruler, your arms are very relaxed. You're not restricting the flow of energy because everything is loose and open. You're stabilized through the legs, commanded by the waist, with that energy expressed through the hands. And if you add the intent, how that coordinates with the intent of the eyes, your energy is going this direction and your eyes are following that top hand. Now I'm going to have you try something that's really very awkward, especially if you're used to doing wave hands like clouds, because now I want you to look the opposite direction of where that top hand is going. And it actually feels very awkward, and you want to start following that hand. Now part of that is because you've done that for a while. You've practiced wave hands like clouds, but it's also because if the energy should be going this way, your eyes can't be going that way. Your energy and your intent have to be in harmony with one another. This is part of that coordination. So let's take a few steps to the left. And again, think about the harmony of the feet and the hands, that coordination, keeping your shoulders above the hips, and feeling that energy coming up all the way through the body to be expressed through the hands. That's what makes this powerful. Let's go the opposite direction now, going to the right. And this is a coordinated all-body movement. Upper and lower are in complete unison with one another. One more step. And thinking about the intent of a movement and where your eyes are focused. Where is that energy going?